The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment. It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
To be the man! You gotta be the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us HEWWrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
You do realize this camp was closed down like 20 years ago. Some woman, she went fucking nuts, killed all these counselors, blamed them for her son's drowning. He was like deformed or retarded or something. Mom got hers. Apparently there was one survivor. This girl, she cut that lady's head off with a machete. It gets weirder.
Sure it does.
Her son, Jason, he came back. He was actually there. He watched his mom being beheaded. Actually, a friend of mine, he went to camp around here. He went to camp around here. He said the cops came, they were looking for that Jason guy.
I know what you're thinking. I'm that guy. I'm the friend who killed Jason Voorhees. Well, not really. Alright, everybody knows there are some things you just shouldn't do around a campfire. One of them is tell scary stories and frighten everyone to death.
You fuck with me right now? Got business I gotta do this weekend.
What business?
Music. Trying to start a label.
Oh yeah? Like what kind? Like rap?
Why you gotta go racial? Look, don't put me in a box, alright? What? Because I'm black I can't listen to Green Day?
You might be able to listen to Green Day, but nobody said anything about listening to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. It's hosted by Jonathan Clarke, and it's found on the official website of HEW Entertainment. If you ask me, that sounds like a plan. Listen, if you dare.
This is the king of broken hearts, Christopher Adonis, owner of Adrenaline Championship Wrestling, www.acwmd.com, and you're watching HEW Entertainment Radio with Jonathan Clarke.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my love Notori in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to catch a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
He did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun.
And a shoot,
The party had just begun.
and a shoot,
The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, oh, we're digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
played the mash,
They played the monster
the
mash,
monster mash.
and it was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash,
It's caught on in a
they
flash.
played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash,
It's now the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It's now a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash,
It's caught on in a flash.
it's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax a part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent.
Then you can mash,
Then you can monster
the
mash
monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then
smash.
you can mash,
You'll catch on with a
then
flash.
you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. Mash fool! Easy, Igor, you impetuous young boy. Mash fool!
Monster mash, monster mash.
Mash fool!
Hi everybody, this is Kimberly, CZW Bombshell, and you're listening to HEW Entertainment Radio with Jonathan Clarke.
Coming off the worst Halloween in history, I'm Jonathan Clarke, and I say that because it really was, wasn't it? It was really the worst Halloween that we ever experienced, perhaps in the last 10 years. Mainly because of weather conditions, mainly because of some restrictions that were put on a lot of the states throughout different parts of America. It was probably the worst Halloween I could remember, and very unfortunate set of circumstances for a lot of people who actually had to endure that, and it was very unfortunate for a lot of people who were actually anticipating Halloween in 2011. It really took me all of a shock, kind of all of a sudden there, because I heard the news reports on different news programs and different things throughout the internet as well. I read a couple of different items, and I come to find out that Halloween was actually canceled in a lot of the states, and it's amazing. I've seen different parts of Canada as well trying to cancel it as well. I don't know if it really fell through, but in the United States here recently, Halloween was canceled. Were you upset about that? Tell us your Halloween stories and your Halloween experiences at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke by joining the conversation. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke1 HEW Entertainment. When I was a young kid, I used to love trick-or-treating, and I used to very highly anticipate that one night of the year when you could basically be anything that you wanted to be and get away with almost anything, and if it wasn't trick-or-treating, it was always a bit of mischief thrown in there with it as well. Everything from, playing pranks on other friends and egging different parts of the property. I can remember so many different things about Halloween, but it was really, really startling to me that the United States actually went as far as to cancel Halloween. I say the word cancel because that's basically what they did. Kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas situation where Halloween and Christmas were both canceled. Yeah, it really shocked me. So where do we go from here? Are we going to see more Halloweens canceled? Will Halloween in 2012 be put on hiatus? Will they try to move Halloween to another day if it falls on Sunday? That was a story that came several years ago here in Canada. They actually tried to move Halloween to Monday or Tuesday because Halloween fell on a Sunday. I don't think anyone really cares about religion anymore. I think they do whatever they want to do on Sunday. I think when Sunday shopping was implemented maybe 10 years ago, I think the traditional do nothing on Sunday rule was kind of thrown out the window, and then different parts of Canada actually try to get Halloween moved up to the day after the original date for Halloween, following on a Sunday. You know, it was very, very startling to me. And if you're actually from a state listening to this that Halloween was canceled in, let us know at facebook.com, Jonathan Clarke. I'd love to hear your opinion on Halloween being canceled. Should Halloween have been canceled is a question that I'm throwing out over the air here, and I'm asking for a Facebook conversation, and you can actually tweet me as well on Twitter at JonathanClarke1HW Entertainment. Are you one who believes that canceling Halloween was the right decision, especially for those who were experiencing their first Halloween? I'll never forget some of my first Halloween memories. You know, I went as everything from a ghost to vampire to, Earthworm Jim. I went as a Power Ranger one year, the red one. I went as a lot of different things, Batman another year. So, I really loved Halloween. If I came on here and told you I detested it, I would be telling you a lie. So I can only imagine what parents were thinking and going through mentally on a personal level, knowing that their first child's Halloween was actually canceled. So